Are you over 60, 70, or even 80? And still enjoying a healthy sex life? That's amazing, but did you know some everyday habits could silently be weakening your health, energy, and even your intimate well-being? In today's video, we'll reveal 8 daily habits you must avoid to protect your health, maintain your strength, and stay active well into your golden years. If you care about living longer, staying strong, and keeping your vitality, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more practical, age-friendly health tips every week. Let's dive in and discover what you should stop doing, starting today. Habit 1. Skipping regular checkups. Many people over 60 believe that if they feel fine, there's no need to see the doctor. But the truth is, by the time symptoms appear, the body may have already been struggling for months, or even years. Skipping regular checkups may seem harmless, but it's one of the most dangerous habits for seniors who want to stay strong, independent, and sexually active. Your body changes as you age, and some of those changes are invisible. Conditions like high blood pressure, low testosterone, or early signs of diabetes can go unnoticed until they begin affecting your energy, memory, and even your intimate life. Regular health screenings help detect these silent threats early, allowing you to take action before they take a toll on your lifestyle. Here's something to consider. When was the last time you had a full health checkup, even though you weren't feeling sick? If you had to think about it for too long, that's your answer. Preventive care isn't just about avoiding illness, it's about protecting the quality of life you've worked so hard to enjoy. It gives you peace of mind and helps you stay active in all the ways that matter most. Don't wait for warning signs. Prioritize your health today so you can continue living vibrantly tomorrow. The next step holds something you definitely don't want to miss, especially if staying energized and youthful is your goal. Habit 2. Ignoring hydration. It might surprise you, but one of the most overlooked habits that can affect your strength, focus, and even your intimate vitality is simply not drinking enough water. As we age, our sense of thirst naturally weakens, making it easy to forget to hydrate, even when our bodies desperately need it. Mild dehydration may not feel urgent, but it can quietly cause fatigue, dizziness, confusion, and even joint pain. Over time, it can affect your kidney function, slow down your metabolism, and reduce the blood flow that supports both mental clarity and physical performance, including sexual wellness. Think about this. When was the last time you drank a full glass of water without being prompted by thirst? Many older adults go through entire mornings with just coffee or tea, not realizing that these drinks can further dehydrate the body. Proper hydration keeps your cells nourished, your skin glowing, and your muscles functioning efficiently. It also helps medications work properly, aids digestion, and even supports hormone regulation, all of which are essential for staying vibrant and active. Start your day with a glass of water, keep a refillable bottle nearby, and aim for 6 to 8 cups daily unless your doctor advises otherwise. This small change can make a big difference in how you feel and function, so the next time you feel sluggish or foggy, try reaching for water before anything else. You might be surprised how quickly your body responds. The next step holds something you definitely don't want to miss, especially if you're ready to protect your strength and boost your vitality every single day. Habit 3. Eating too much processed food. When you're over 60, every bite counts more than ever. And yet, one of the most common mistakes many seniors make is relying too heavily on processed foods. They're quick, convenient, and often tasty, but they come at a cost your body can no longer afford to ignore. Processed foods are often packed with excess salt, sugar, unhealthy fats, and chemical preservatives. These ingredients don't just increase your risk for heart disease and diabetes, they also affect your energy levels, mental clarity, and even your sexual health by reducing blood flow and weakening muscle function. Here's something to really think about. If you had to list what you ate yesterday, how much of it came from a box, a bag, or a microwave? The answer might surprise you and reveal a habit worth changing. Your body thrives on fresh, nutrient-rich foods. Fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins help you maintain strong muscles, a healthy weight, and a sharp mind. These foods also support hormone balance and circulation, key ingredients to feeling youthful and intimate well into your later years. It's not about giving up all convenience foods, but about making better daily choices. Swap frozen meals for a fresh salad, choose fruit instead of sugary snacks, and try seasoning your meals with herbs instead of salt. Your body will thank you with more energy. Better sleep and a stronger immune system. The next step holds something you definitely don't want to miss, especially if you care about keeping your body active and your spirit alive for the years ahead. Habit 4: living a sedentary lifestyle. Sitting too much might seem harmless, especially if you're retired and enjoying more free time. But over time, a sedentary lifestyle can quietly chip away at your strength, independence, and even your ability to enjoy life to the fullest. The human body was made to move. When you spend most of your day sitting, whether it's watching TV, reading, or scrolling on a phone, your muscles weaken, joints stiffen, and circulation slows. This not only makes everyday tasks harder but also impacts your energy, balance, and even your mood. Here's a question worth asking yourself: when was the last time you moved your body for at least 30 minutes in a day, intentionally and consistently? If it's hard to remember, that's your gentle wake-up call. You don't need to run marathons or lift heavy weights. Even simple movements like walking, stretching, gardening, or dancing in your living room can activate your muscles and boost your heart health. Gentle exercise improves flexibility, lowers the risk of falls, supports brain function, and yes, even enhances your intimate life by increasing blood flow and confidence. Small daily efforts lead to big long-term results. So stand up during commercials, take the stairs when possible, or join a senior yoga class. Every step counts. Movement is medicine, and the more you use your body, the more life it gives back to you. The next step holds something you definitely don't want to miss, especially if staying sharp, strong, and socially engaged matters to you. Habit 5: avoiding conversations about intimacy. As we age, conversations about intimacy can start to feel uncomfortable or even unnecessary. Many people over 60, 70, or 80 avoid discussing their physical or emotional needs, believing that silence is easier or more dignified. But the truth is, avoiding these conversations can quietly damage relationships, self-esteem, and even health. Intimacy isn't just about physical closeness, it's about connection, communication, and mutual understanding. When those conversations are missing, misunderstandings grow. You may begin to feel disconnected, frustrated, or unsure about your partner's feelings, or your own. Here's a gentle question to consider: when was the last time you had an open, honest conversation about intimacy with your partner, a trusted friend, or even your doctor? If it's been a while, you're not alone, but it might be time. Talking about changes in desire, comfort, or physical limitations doesn't make you weak, it makes you wise. It shows maturity, care, and a desire to keep growing together. These conversations help identify solutions, reduce anxiety, and build stronger emotional bonds. And for those who are single, discussing these topics with a healthcare provider can empower you to stay informed and confident about your well-being. You deserve a full, rich life, including meaningful connection. Don't let silence rob you of that joy. The next step holds something you definitely don't want to miss, especially if you're ready to take back control of your well-being and happiness. Habit 6: overusing alcohol or tobacco. At any age, a glass of wine or an occasional smoke may feel like a way to unwind, celebrate, or connect socially. But after 60, the way your body responds to alcohol and tobacco changes, often in ways that are invisible until they begin affecting your energy, memory, and vitality. Even small amounts of alcohol can interfere with medications, weaken your immune system, and disturb your sleep. Tobacco, meanwhile, reduces lung capacity, restricts blood flow, and accelerates aging, both inside and out. And together, these habits can quietly drain your strength, independence, and even your ability to enjoy intimacy. Here's something to reflect on: are these habits really helping you feel better? Or are they slowly taking more than they give? It's a tough question, but one worth asking. Cutting back doesn't mean giving up joy. In fact, many older adults find that reducing or quitting alcohol and tobacco brings surprising rewards: more energy, better sleep, improved mood, and a renewed sense of clarity and control. It can even help rekindle intimacy and strengthen relationships. You deserve to feel your best, not just today, but for years to come. Small changes can lead to big transformations. Your health story isn't over. You can still write a new chapter filled with strength, balance, and fulfillment. the next step holds something you definitely don't want to miss, especially if you're ready to unlock the vitality your body is waiting to give back. Habit 7. Poor sleep habits. Sleep isn't just rest, it's repair. And as you age, the quality of your sleep becomes just as important as the number of hours. Unfortunately, many people over 60 fall into poor sleep habits, falling asleep to the TV, staying up too late, or waking often through the night. These patterns may seem normal, but they quietly rob your body of the deep recovery it desperately needs. Poor sleep affects more than just your energy. It disrupts your memory, weakens your immune system, and throws your hormones off balance, including those responsible for mood, metabolism, and even intimacy. Over time, this can make you feel older than you really are. Here's a question worth asking: when was the last time you woke up feeling truly refreshed and ready for the day? If it's been a while, your sleep habits may need some attention. Creating a simple bedtime routine, like turning off screens early, lowering the lights, and avoiding caffeine late in the day, can dramatically improve how you feel each morning. Add in gentle stretches or calming music, and your body will begin to welcome restful sleep. Good sleep isn't a luxury, it's your body's natural medicine. And it's never too late to reclaim it. A well-rested body is a stronger, sharper, and more vibrant one. The next step holds something you definitely don't want to miss, especially if waking up with more energy, clarity, and confidence sounds like a dream worth chasing. Habit 8. Ignoring mental and emotional wellness. When we think about health after 60, 70, or 80, it's easy to focus on the body, blood pressure, muscles, joints, but mental and emotional wellness is just as important. Ignoring your emotional health can silently undermine everything from your physical strength to your relationships and overall happiness. Stress, anxiety, loneliness, and depression aren't just in your head. They affect your energy, motivation, immune system, and even your heart health. When mental wellness takes a back seat, it's harder to stay active, eat well, and engage with loved ones, all of which support a vibrant, intimate life. Ask yourself this: how often do you take time to check in with your feelings or do something purely for your joy? If it's been a while, your mental wellness might need some attention. Caring for your mind could be as simple as daily meditation, journaling, joining a hobby group, or reaching out to friends. Finding purpose and connection keeps your brain sharp and your heart full. Remember, nurturing your emotional health doesn't mean ignoring challenges. It means facing them with strength, support, and self-compassion. You deserve to feel alive, connected, and joyful every day. The next step holds something you definitely don't want to miss, especially if you want to protect your strength and happiness well into the future. Conclusion. If you found even one tip in this video helpful, we'd love to hear from you. What habit surprised you the most, or which one do you think will make the biggest difference in your life? Your feedback not only motivates us but helps others discover ways to stay strong and healthy after 60, 70, or 80. Please share your thoughts, experiences, or questions in the comments below. Let's start a supportive conversation. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more helpful tips to protect your health and keep your spirit vibrant every day.